Hey Wanderers.
I'm Amanda.
I'm Ron.
And this is Wanderlost. We're going on a drive today called Skyline Drive here in Rapid City. So if you're visiting the Black Hills area, if you're staying in Rapid, this will be very close to where you're staying. If not, it'll be a really cool view of the city, and so come along on our drive. Have you been here before?
Yes. So the Skyline Drive is literally right off of downtown in Rapid City, and so we're actually going to drive up to the dinosaur park, because yes, Rapid City has a dinosaur park, and that'll be where we'll start from, and then we'll drive down Skyline Drive, show you what the views look like. It's a beautiful spring day here in the Black Hills of South Dakota, and let you see kind of what views you can see. And there's a lot of hikes you can take off of Skyline Drive, and we'll link to where you can find a map for all those hikes, but it's a really good place, especially if you want to just do very short hikes and just kind of get an idea what the Black Hills are like.
All right, so let's go. If you're trying to figure out how to get up here, you just put in your GPS, you just put Dinosaur Park in Rapid City, and it'll bring you up here. And as you can see, we are like in the middle of the city. There's a grocery store and a bunch of fast food places down there, and so I mean you can see that we're still right here in the city. And then once you get to the Dinosaur Park, instead of pulling in the parking lot, you're just going to keep going straight and follow this road. It's only about 2 miles till you get to the end of Skyline Drive. So along the route, there are a couple of little pullouts, and there are trailheads you can see right there that you can just park and start walking. And it's right on the edge of this ridge, which is why it's called Skyline. But really pretty views. Today we have a really nice, pretty blue sky today too. There's a couple of other trailheads up here. There's the Petrified Forest trailhead that we'll be exploring a little bit later in another video. We're just gonna go through a few of these trails in some other videos just to give you an idea of what's up here. The longest trail is just a little over a mile, I think, and so they're definitely doable. According to the website, it says that a lot of them are flat because you're just walking along the ridge up here, so there's not a ton of up and down. There is one trail called the roller coaster, so I'm assuming that one might be up and down, but for the most part they're not up and down.
A lot of the trails, they interconnect back in there, so you can start on one and then finish on a different one. So a lot of different options when you're hiking through this area.
You check out the map, it tells you where the parking spots are, where any pullouts are, and things like that you can explore as well. Well, I can zoom in on the thing, which is what I usually do. Our second room, or our first one. Once you pass the Stonewall Overlook, you're kind of at the end of it. There's not a designated thing that says, okay, you've reached the end, but there's just not any more trails, not any more pull-offs or anything like that. and you start getting into more homes and private property and that kind of stuff. So it's no longer part of the Parks and Rec system. And so you just find a place to turn around, or you keep driving. If you stay on this road, it runs into, if you keep following this road, it runs into the highway that takes you out to Mount Rushmore. So if you're in town and you want to go out to Mount Rushmore and you want to have a pretty scenic drive to get there, then come up here to Skyline Drive. But prepare for it to be windy. It's always windy in South Dakota. It's especially windy up here in South Dakota. So that was a really short little video about Skyline Drive. I hope that you guys get a chance to come out here and drive along it. Like I said, it's not that long, but the views are really cool. You can see the Black Hills on one side and a little bit of Rapid City, and then most of Rapid City on the other side while you're driving, and it just is really nice. If you have little kids, take them to Dinosaur Park before you continue. Just stop there. You can have a picnic, you can see the dinosaurs, and then play around a little bit, and then get back on the road and come out here. If you don't want to do any hikes, just drive and look around. It's so pretty up here, and depending on what time of year you come, the views will change.
Have a great day, guys. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. We'll see you later.
Bye.